Also playing lanes out better.
deokdam having to barrier early and flash as well. Sides now, so you can use it to negate the Orianna ult as Clear. Maybe in a rough spot here, but he is.
Probably. Never mind. I was going to see if he can get a plate.
A little engaged, but actually the stun goes down on the deokdam. And remember, he only has barrier now. And the heal comes out from Kellen in the trade, but deokdam now Sante. Do we know about Dubessa yet? As the combo comes in and Vickla's just dead. I mean, he's going to go down to one auto from closer as now the combo comes in from Raptor, but he gets out because, well, he's Rakan. That's very important for them, getting that kill onto the Orianna. And now, once again, the trade of ult comes in. Turn is on the top side of the map, so certainly trying to force this here. They're going to take the turret down and just go in on a deokdam, but he's got his flashback as Raptor going in, trying to get those last autos down. The Q is blocked by Peter, and now Raptor, the flash in, but he's still going to go down. They played that very well, but as you mentioned, like it was definitely overforced as the ult comes in, and Clear actually going into this one. There's 4 people in the top lane, and Dudu is in a lot of trouble, baited 100% as another support. As we got Chaos in the bottom lane, big knockup, but now deokdam super low. They overextend for this, and BNK.
The change is basically, all
right, trying to go in here. Closer does. The smite comes down, and they just get it. And now they're just going to go on in. As looking for the Azir, Vicla is just so dead, just isolated and totally pulled apart. Although Diablo does have a nice angle here, they've lost their entire front line. Now Clear's trying to get in there with the Between Worlds, is going to kind of slow everybody down, do a bit of damage. Re-engage comes in from Peter, but Diablo still going for it. He's into the team and just dies. Except his death as well, I suppose. Clear is left alone, and there's nothing that he can do now. But
out either closer or deokdam.
Well, BNK not one to slow it down very often as Dudu's going in, kind of utilizing that to try to get away, and he does dash to safety. In comes Peter and Pioshik, but they're going to get stunned up for a very long time. Going into stasis, Pioshik gets Diablo, and they still get that shockwave off, and now the Unara is just going insane. And BNK, they just couldn't help themselves.
The Nocturne's always going to fly in there when you're this far ahead. You have to be so quick, so precise with these picks.
All right, well, second try here. I think maybe this one works as the Nocturne. I mean, Pioshik is coming up. He does have very low cooldown on that ult, and they're trying their best to take out Dudu, but it's not working. Even the red buff getting to work as now we got TPs coming in. 5 seconds on the Paranoia, and wow, they got baited into it again. Clear's going to go down. I'm not sure if they have good info on this either. I mean, obviously they don't. Smigla is he's just dead. And now the combo comes in. The Mystic Chip is already done. He's going to flash over the wall as Peter does go down. But I think the gold lead is just too much. Everybody blowing their summoners, trying to get away from this one. Champions that deal damage, all of them got 3 kills. And Raptor's just dead. Yeah. He doesn't have his flash. They're still going to go in for this one as trying to get Kellen's flash, perhaps. They're not going to. As Closer says, no, I'll just kill him instead. That feels pretty good. Trying their best to take down the scraps of DNS, but it's not really happening. In goes Vicla, trying to make some kind of play. Just gets charmed and goes golden. And DNS say, okay, well, if you want to lose now, we can end the game now if you'd like. Instead of going for the Baron, and they'll do just that. They're going to ace BNK.
You come back from this point, it happens, but not often.
Well, they're just going to send it, and you do see that, yeah, he's not getting out of this one. Diablo's going to go down, and so will Vicla. They're just trying their best, but they're too far behind. Clear is also going to get flashed on, as they'll give another kill, a Quadra actually, over to them, as Kellen says, you know what? I'll give you the Penta. I'll give you the Penta. And now he's kind of running, I don't know. They're trying to, okay, there it is. The Penta kill comes in.